Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me. One moment. I hope it's bright enough for you. I'll try to make it brighter next time. Let's move it closer so we can see more. Okay, so today's reading, let me just get my notes about it because I like to keep it right in front of me. What has been brought to light? Just shuffling all the cards like I normally do in front of you. I try to use different cards every day because I'm having a different topic pretty much every time I'm on here. And thank you so much for everyone joining me, new and old. You're greatly appreciated. I don't have my candles lit today. Interesting. Okay. Interesting. Because I like to have my candles lit, but we're going to leave it. Maybe that's, the reading today. Why am I guided to take these? Okay. Yeah, I am. So the reading today has to do, I hear my cat in there. What's come to light in this dark time? Sorry. I pulled from the Lenormand deck, which is a deck I don't normally use. So I do have the book for that, but I will do as much intuitive message as I can. This is a black and white deck. I don't know the name of it actually, but I remember when I got it, it didn't come with the book. It was a used deck, but I felt like it was like topsy-turvy, it highlights dark things, it highlights light things. So let's see. For your person, what has come to light for them in this dark time? I hate coughing and not covering my mouth because I'm like the advocate for that. Wow. Okay, guys, that's a huge message there. Let's leave that and then let's pull for you. That is a crazy message. If I could stop right now and just focus on that, that's very interesting. For you, what has come to light in the dark? Wow, I'm shocked on that, and I'm shocked that it came in reverse as well. Okay, I had to look. Sorry, guys. I just had to. Okay. What has come to light in the dark for your person? What has come to light in the dark? What has come to light in this dark time? What has come to light in this dark time? Okay. And what has come to light for you in this dark time? What has come to light for you in this dark time? What do you want to say about that? I'm going to leave it like that. As you know, this is my homemade deck, double message usually. And we'll pick a tarot. This seems to be the tarot deck we use for this type of message. So let's just stick to it, right? I'll try to keep the top section different as often as possible so we can get different messages, but we'll always go to the message and the tarot from the two same decks. For your person, what has come to light in the dark at this time, in this dark time? There's two cards in each of those. That's very interesting the way things are coming out. Start here, but we'll start where we always start because I almost want to flip them all over. So for your person, if I saw it in the upright, what would come to light is this person is in a very unhappy marriage. But now I almost feel like this person knows they know this. This person is very aware of this energy. This has come to light now, how quickly and what's the word? Immediately necessary it is to leave this. This person has also realized, your person has also realized, and I'm talking about twin soul connections when I do these, the pictures all look the same. And I'm talking about very deep connections, okay? Your person already also realizes that they have put up with this for so long. It has almost implanted in them. I'm envisioning a tick. I don't even know what a tick is. Like, I think I know I think I've seen a tick, like an image of it. I don't know. I'm seeing a tick. I'm being told a tick. And a tick, I'm going to go with, must embed themselves very deep. I think animals get those, but humans get them. It's really interesting that I'm even saying that because I'll give you a little message. When I first met my masculine and he first came over through the forest, I remember him mentioning like that, there are ticks in the forest. But I don't know why I know. I feel maybe he had said large victim mentality. maybe dealing with mental issues. I'm not even going to get into that, but yeah, there may. Do we need to read about this? No, I'm not going to open the book at all. I'm not going to open the book at all because I'll tell you, every message can be turned negative or positive, right? I'm going to read the vibe I'm getting here. And what has come to light in the dark? But this is also the overall energy, this first card here. So I feel like I need to emphasize or put an emphasis more on this, the fact that they are feeling like they're stuck and they know it is of the utmost importance to immediately evacuate. There's the wording. Wow. So, it's interesting because maybe your person is using the terminology that's swirling around right now in the collective, and they're placing those terms on what's happening, like evacuate their own home. Yeah. Evacuate what they used to look at as safety. And, these cards are quite deep. I must say, I got to look at a different one right now just to see how they do this. Yeah, because what I'm noticing here is a 2. And it's interesting because the card I just picked up on the top is the 2, the High Priestess. The 2 normally would be historically or traditionally. It's a secret. And it's because there's something to do with that word tradition. Your person not only knows that they are in a bad marriage or connection with someone, right now, they almost are feeling like they have to immediately evacuate before this tick embeds itself. I don't know. I feel like I'm getting all these messages about ticks now. I don't know what ticks are, to be honest. I have to look into it now. Great. So we have an 8 here. And I feel like what this is saying, and this is the 8 of diamonds. Diamonds are traditionally pentacle energy, so money, right? This has continued to circle around because of the money. But guess what? Money circulation is different now. It really is. I don't know what's going to happen with it. I've been listening to some programs this morning. Things are different now. Maybe this is part of the push. Maybe this is part of the release. Not only that, look what I'm seeing. You guys see what I'm seeing? The 8. And someone else mentioned that with one of the other readings, there was a double number I hadn't picked up on. Now I'm seeing 3 of them, obviously. There's been a loop. I'm hearing a glitch in the system. Continued. Okay, so the message that your person has, but also we're going to relate this to what has come to light. I have changed 100%. That's what the first message says. So your person has come to light about their own change from within as well. And they want you to know that, sure. But they have realized they have changed. And it's almost like they always knew they weren't what they were accepting. And now what the change is just that they're being themselves. That's really what the change is. They're standing up for their own beliefs and facing their own truth. That's what I pick up. Because, the coffin also, why am I going to say emulates? Where is my big vocabulary coming from? Listen, the coffin also represents the energy of the death card, the transformation. But this is not the death card energy. To be honest, I'm feeling an ending with a positive energy to it. That's what it is, a positive energy to this ending. Like all hope is not lost in the sense like there's still, I don't know, there's still something, there's good energy here that is trying to protect this in the sense to move it along into transition. So the other message here, facing my shadow has been the most horrific experience. I never realized how connected we all truly are. And the responsibility I have acknowledged is that my healing is mine to do. Wow. I love these messages. I'm not even going to explain my cards. You already know them. But yeah, that's a message I must have downloaded because I did those cards in one day, those messages. There's 78 of them. Your person is truly as much, remember, we're relating this to what's come to light, but your person is in a dark spot. If we took this as their energy, which it really is their energy, which has brought all of this stuff to light. 8 of Swords in reverse, a coffin, 8 of Pentacles, overworking energy, the energy of continually giving and giving. And here we have this person acknowledging that they need to heal, and they need to do that on their own because no one else can heal them. And that alone is amazing, that message. I love it. I'm tempted to get into conversation here, but I'm not going to. So we had these 2 cards come out, a lot of Pentacle energy. But I'm excited that the cards came out like that. But let's just dissect them individually first before I give you the overall message, which you probably already picked up. Here we have the other 2 energy. In secret, in their own emotional space right now, this person has weighed the pros and the cons continually. It hasn't stopped, and it's about everything. It's about multiple platforms, including their home life, business. There's something else I don't know that's not as important, but you know, they're weighing all of this up and down. Now, I don't know why my voice is cracky today, sorry guys. But with the Page of Pentacles here, this is someone who's made a decision and they would like to move forward with it. It is a new decision. It is a fresh start energy. It's something they've really thought about. And that goes with this. I was talking about, I'm sorry guys, I can't look there. I wish I could, because it looks like you're having some great conversation. So this energy here, new beginnings, hope for something to grow again. You know, this is exactly the energy now. And I'm sorry guys, if you hear that, that's why I was trying to delay this a little. I hope you can't hear that vacuum. So I want to mention here, though, that this is what I get with this is the energy of the collective right now, for many of the masculine at least, because they really do got to do some reconstruction. And it just is what it is. Do your research. It's time for us all to start looking in new directions and planting new seeds to create something new in a new world. It really is, guys. And it's not going to happen all quickly. And, you know, I'm not saying all this change is going to happen immediately. I don't feel that. I feel it would be slow progression, but it still is happening. So this is the time to get on top of it, to be the first one to figure out exactly what direction your future is going to go in. And this person looks as though they've made a choice. This person is also stepping down, to be honest, because the Ace of Pentacles is, you know, you have that pentacle, you have all this greatness. And then it goes to the Two of Pentacles. Traditionally, the Two of Pentacles is someone who has acquired much more than the Ace of Pentacles, and now they don't know what to do with it. Well, it looks like this person has come up with a whole new business plan, and they're going to be starting from ground zero. Okay, so let's move over to the feminine side here. Oh, well, I guess I shouldn't have. Whatever. Let's leave it. It's very interesting, actually. We have a book here, and the number 26, which is also an 8 of Pentacle energy. This is the Lenormand. And because I do not know oh my gosh, it goes so well, though. I don't know. I'm tempted to pull this up. Okay, so the energy that's come to light for the Divine Feminine in this dark time, to be honest, right off the bat with the Magician card, is the Divine Feminine is the first. I get a positive vibe off of it. You're learning your powers. Remember, it was yesterday, was it not? I was talking about that witchy energy that's not witch. I got some comments about, you know, white witch is a positive witch, magician. Yeah. There was a couple other ones. It's not quite the word I'm looking for, but I don't know the word I'm looking for because I only know the feeling I got when I realized, you know, all the power in that card. And here we have that energy once again, and it's of this person. You are a creator. Divine feminine. And I don't know, like, I can't recommend enough. I use envelopes, often ones that I've opened up, so I recycle them. And I write my intentions all the time because there's always an envelope somewhere. So as soon as I see one, it becomes the envelope and I'm writing my intentions. And I'm literally like, I intend this to happen. I wrote out, I wish I had it. It's over. It's placed all around my place right now. I did like a big write out on my intentions, what's going to be happening like any day now. As far as I know, of course it will be. And I'm getting really good at it because I do believe it. And I don't know, it's worth testing. There's a lot of stuff out there for you to look into, so you find what matches you. But there's something here where you're realizing you can call anything you want towards you. This is coming out right now. In this darkest time, you're realizing that you don't need to conform, that you actually need to break through. There is a strong Pisces energy here, and I almost wanted to say Cancerian for some reason. If that's what some of you, maybe water sign, I should just stick to that. And I never call the magician a water sign. I usually call it an air sign, if anything. But all the tools are at your disposal. Some of the tools are camouflaged. And that was on you to find them. And I'm going to say you probably did. I'm also going to mention, just because it did show up, you are able to spot any sort of trickery going on around you. And, there may be, and you know what? Okay, I'm going to go with this then, because a magician is always alone, but I'm seeing another person here. So is it possible it's your little voice? Is it possible that where we normally consider the little voice a negative one, your little voice has turned positive? I don't know. I'm kind of picking that up because look at this. So the next, we have a book, and it's the Book of Knowledge. Interesting, right? Because what's come to dark or to light in the dark? What's come out? It gives the card above or beside. Because remember, it is beside this card. And when it says the knowledge, this is happening for some of you. That's what the message is that you, in this dark time, are actually becoming quite connected. You may know what they're going through without actually speaking. What's it called when they spray for bugs? I think it starts with an I. I don't know. It's fumigated, maybe. All those type of wordings, it tells me this person wants people out of their house, to be honest. I'm just getting that message, and I don't want to stick on that because I feel that I'm infuriated. I don't even know how to explain it. Oh my gosh, guys, all of these words are coming to my head right now, even inferno. So I don't know what's going on there, but it's not good. It's not a positive energy. Damn. And there's probably no helping this person out here right now because these decisions are being made on their own. They just know the seed is planted. They have changed 100%, as a lot of us have. We carry a couple things along with us, sure, but like in overall energy, it's like it was a huge change. How many people are putting themselves first now? Why should I rush for you? We don't rush for no one now because we can't, I'm not comfortable with that. I'm staying home right now type of thing. Like there's change. So it's lovely. Okay. Here. So Divine Feminine says, I am done with my old ways. Now remember, this is what's come into the light. So you've had this knowledge come into the light. You realize your power. It's come into the light. And I'm telling you, I think that you know what's going on with your person. I'm not going to say think, because this is a twin flame, twin soul flame energy here. So we know, and we got to really own that. We really do. And we got to connect that message to our person too. I'm sure some of you are like myself and you're like, what, am I talking to myself? But no, it's important to actually connect is the word. So what this says is, I am done. Wait, oh my God. Oh yeah. You guys are mirroring each other. Hold on. Wow. Crazy. I'm done with my old ways. You know, I've changed 100%. I'm done with my old ways. Now, I'm not even reading the bottom part yet because I want to just mention that I feel like there has been 100% switch up with people in general. If you remember the message from yesterday, it was like no matter what the masculine was giving you, you were going to give him love. That's different. I'm going to speak on that after. Hopefully I remember. Try to remind me. I don't want to pollute the message, okay? Like with I have to tell you. So the truth is, listen to this, guys, okay? Divine Feminine, don't take offense to this. So let's just get into this, okay? So this is the Divine Feminine, honestly, kind of making, what is it? A confession. And you know what? When it says, you know, I've lied, it says I've lied about so much and I was so caught up in drama. I believe that to be true. I'm saying that, okay, guys? I do believe that to be true because you have lied so much. You know why? You lied about your truth, about what you truly wanted. And I'm not saying it's a bad thing. It just was. It was what we did from our heart to allow this process to take place. And maybe it wasn't the best thing. And maybe we're learning that now. Maybe we should have stuck up or been more determined. Maybe. That's not what I'm saying, but you're realizing that you didn't really follow your truth, okay? I'm going to talk about that more after. So the truth is I've lied about so much. I was caught up in all the drama, scared to lose you. Scared. And then now remember, this is based on the masculine side, but you may be married. So scared to lose your partner, your money, security, kids. I have let go. It's not easy. It's necessary for change. Please forgive me. I'm sorry for what I've caused you. Trust me. So you're going to know how that message relates to you. What I'm going to say is this. The feminine is going through a change. Some of you are married. And some of you, I feel like you lied to yourself about things because you were scared about security. You were scared about having money in your future, becoming a wife, having kids. And that's part of the reason why sometimes we don't follow through with what we want. I'm just being honest here. It's nothing bad because we're growing now. We're growing every day more and more. But we don't follow through because like we think in the back of our mind, like, oh, I do want to be with this person. I see this person in my future for sure. So like, I don't want to give up. I don't even want to wait anymore. I can't wait any longer. My age, my looks, my whatever. And where the lie part comes in is when you start kind of sacrificing yourself for this person. But I understand why you did it. Your person was probably going through a rough time. Am I saying it's the right choice? I don't think I don't think it can be bad because you do it from your heart. But where it gets bad is when you start holding a grudge because your person's doing what you're allowing, really. Okay, so look at what we have here. We're going to clarify this, and I'm going to put this here. I'm guided to pull another card here and start with that message. Oh, I see what the message is, but I want further clarification. I'm not taking two cards at all. Again, I don't even know what that was. But I'll take this one. Wow. Okay. Yes. Beautiful. So we have here, wow, both of you and your person are going through this huge change. And I love, look at this. You know what I get from this? You're done with the lies and the distruths. And I'm not talking about from your person. This is all you. You stabbed your back by yourself, is what I'm getting. You stabbed yourself in the back by staying hung. It's true. That's come to light. You realize that now. Whatever happened, all of this sorrow, it was kind of you staying stuck there. And I am not telling anyone to leave anyone or anything like that. In fact, I'm tired of hearing tarot readers say, you know, you were in a relationship that's one-sided in a way that that's a bad thing. Sometimes it has to be one-sided. And, you know, do we see women who are there's women that get taken care of by their man in the sense where the man does everything. Do we hear them saying it's one-sided, like in a bad way? No. So, anyhow, this is your responsibility here, and you're actually facing it, and it's come to light. Honestly, guys, come on. These messages here for the divine feminine, what has come to light is, I want to say it, and it's harsh for me to say, but you've been living a lie. That's what's coming out of my mouth. And I'm not saying to leave your person. I'm not saying anything like that. I'm actually saying it's time to go in a new direction with this situation. Approach it differently. This is my card about twin flame realization. That's just my own personal little message. This has many messages too, but we have 2 pages here. So therefore, you're both on the same path. Again, looking towards the future. It's really interesting because the magician and this energy over here with the coffin and the 8 of swords in reverse is almost like the bipolar version of each other type of thing. It's still like a darkish energy, but this is the lighter side of the dark, and this is a real dark side here. You're realizing it's time to move in a direction you want to go in. And what you're also seeing here, and I do believe this somewhat relates to the message I got on Vimeo about the unusual exchange, is you're feminine. I have to just give you the message I'm getting, and I'm not being rude or anything like that, but I feel like some of you didn't treat this union as delicate and precious as it was, and now you're realizing that, and now you're looking at it differently yourself. So I mean, I feel a little uncomfortable saying that to you ladies, but you know what? Probably because there's truth to it. There really is, right? We have lied to ourselves, and it's coming out. The topic today is what's come to light. Every day is a different topic. And what has come to light is that, you're ready for success, divine feminine. And another message I'm getting here is that you're an explorer. So it's you're the person here on this side is really money focused right now because they've probably lost a lot with the 8 of swords in reverse, this whole marriage collapsing or whatever that situation is there, the secrets, the lies, the betrayal. This person has changed. They're realizing and acknowledging that what they've been through and what they're seeing now is horrific, is the words I have here, most horrific experience. I never realized how connected we all truly are. This whole worldwide issue has shown this masculine that he's picking up everyone's energy. He's picking up everything. He no longer feels like he's a lot of people felt like I'm the king of my castle. I'm the ruler of this, but now it's almost like everything's wiped clean. And I don't know, like it's weird. I have this issue where I want to keep myself on the safe grounds when I speak because I change my mind so often. But it's a little hard for me to say like this wise, and I thank you so much. And I'll probably cut this last part out that I'm going to tell you now. But I noticed a lot, especially yesterday, of readers talking about things like their finances and all of that. That's not, something to be discussed. People need to take care of themselves. People need to not live above their means at this point because there's not much to advertise about. It's just the analytics of the inside. But I'm also seeing readers talk, or I'm noticing it at least, where they're saying things like, this person like treated you bad and it was one-sided and you did all the work. And I really got reminded to like share with you that, remember, and I'm seeing 333 now. Remember that it's all your perception. I used to feel like, oh my God, I'm always reaching out to my person, or oh my God. Now I'm in a spot where I love myself. I'm happy with everything I do. If I reach out to my person, I'm reaching out to my damn person. I don't care. If I have something to say to someone, and it's not I don't care. I'm not beating myself up about it. If I have something to say, I'm going to say it. And if they choose not, if the person chooses not to respond or is grouchy, what does that mean about me? Nothing. why does that mean that, it's one-sided? No, I did what I wanted to, like, you know what I mean? So it's all about the perception. And we can't look at it like, I don't know. I don't know how to explain this. It's a feeling I get, but we can't look at everything the other person does as bad. We are able to leave a situation if we don't want to, but take a good look at why you would, like, if you don't want to be there, but take a good look. Why don't you want to be there? Oh, what, the person isn't catering to you and answering your call and message immediately? And now you don't want to be there? I don't know. There's just an energy. I just want to make sure everyone really realizes, not only are these times hard, but in general, it's all about your perception. And as I said, I never called my person a narcissist. And I hear a lot of talk about narcissism and all that. And go ahead, talk all you want, like say what you want. But I don't use those words. Therefore, I don't ever have that guilt on me. I don't ever look like, oh my God, I'm dealing with a narcissist. That makes it so much harsher on your energy. And I say, like, I just have to take a breath, and it's all about perception. And right now, I'm going to tell you this too, because it came to me yesterday. An old best friend of mine, she's no longer around here, and she had a relationship with someone for over 8 years. I think they had a kid after 8 years, but not much longer after, because whatever. But I remember her telling me, because we were best friends our whole life, and I wasn't someone to, like, I don't know, but I just remember her telling me that every time she got a guy, she had to be the initiator. And she had great guys. And I thought of that yesterday. I haven't thought about that for probably 15 years because, like, I don't know. She told me this when we were, like, not 15 years. It would have been in our 20s. So a good 8 years. Okay, cut that in half. So I haven't thought about it for at least that long. And when she said that, I do remember thinking to myself, like, oh, whatever, like, that's just what she's saying, whatever. But she actually was a very strong woman, a very smart woman, a very educated woman, she was not desperate whatsoever. And she said everyone that she's had, she had to initiate and make the first moves. Luckily for her, she ended up getting, like, long-term relationships from that. And that's beautiful.